In the past few years, the quality and the tension have not slackened. Ray Floyd's 1976 win was the only one to match Nicklaus's record of 271. And the next year, Tom Watson beat the champ. That was 1977. It was the year also when the Masters passed another milestone. Clifford Roberts, at 83, walked out on his beloved course one night in the fall and ended his life. You know, it was often said behind Cliff Roberts' back that he was autocratic, that he was a dictator. Well, you know, he was autocratic. But he did have a very wry awareness of his reputation
as a dictator
of godlike proportions. How else would he have allowed this piece of buffoonery in a club jamboree film?
People think Cliff Roberts was a rough, gruff, tough old fella that was pretty hard to get close to, but he was so far ahead of his time as far as what he was trying to do with the game of golf and what he created that it's going to take a lot of people a long time to catch up.
The discipline with which this tournament is put together and run, I don't think we'll ever see the likes of in tournament golf again.
So now both of the founding fathers were gone. But Cliff Roberts, even in failing old age, had one eye and a hand on the future. Before he died, he'd already hand-picked his successor. Bill Lane took up the reins and the old firm traditions. And when 1978 came around,
any old-timer with misgivings
could thankfully report no change. And the last day's play will be remembered as a famous cliffhanger. Hubert Green led by 3 strokes from Rod Funseth and Tom Watson. Way back, 7 strokes away was Gary Player, twice champion, but at 42 generally written off as a splendid has-been. And that's the way one of the most dramatic last acts began, as Player suddenly found a magical putting touch. Player had 34 on the front 9. He was 2 under par for the round, but still 5 shots back with 9 holes to play. Now at the 10th hole.
25 feet uphill for another birdie.
Eight holes to go. This is 11.
His 3rd shot.
He birdied 3 holes out of 4 and came to the 13th.
This is 2nd shot with a 4-iron to this 485-yard par 5. On and 2 now, a putt for an eagle. The anguish, but that'll be another birdie.
2 shots off the lead with 5 holes to play, at which point an impossible end began to dawn on us. It had long ago dawned on the tenacious Player. Early on the back 9, Hubert Green, the comfortable overnight leader, is beginning to come on hard times.
His 2nd shot at the 11th in this 1978 Masters. And the water took it in.
With this pressure on him, Green finds his nearest rivals closing in. Tom Watson takes the lead. Rod Funseth playing with Green. Still not out of it, but Player is unshakable.
At 16, this for yet another birdie. Everything is going right.
At this moment, it's a four-way tie. Player, Watson, Green, Funseth, all at 10 under.
Player now at 18, and the playoff seems inevitable. Gary's second shot with a 6-iron. Looking awfully good. Player now needs that putt from about 15 feet for a record-tying 64.
Now the question is, which of the three can beat him or tie him? Watson? No, he finishes one behind. Funseth, perhaps, or Green.
Here is Green's second shot at the par 4 18th. Funseth is already on the green, 25 feet away. But what a shot from Hubert Green. Again, the playoff seems inevitable. Funseth then for 25 feet to tie player. And now there is only one, Hubert Green. But something bothered him. I think it's a radio commentator. And now Hubert will have to do it again.
This for a tie.
And a playoff with player. What a tragedy for Hubert Green, who for so long looked like the champion of this event. And what a comeback for Gary Player, who started today 7 shots back.
So what, in the end, makes this private club's annual invitational one of the enduring big
Four of golf.
We've gone into many likely reasons, but Jack Nicklaus's answer was brief, direct, and final.
Well, first of all, Bob Jones. Second of all, Cliff Roberts.
Here you had two men with a single-minded passion for the game as an end in itself. That's why the Masters has a style all its own. And it will be with us as long as there are enough
People who love golf.
for itself and not what you can use it for by way of money, fame, business, vanity, whatever.